Let's take it back to Hitman versus Averb. What was it like in St. Louis when that was coming up?
Man, I swear to God, I didn't want them to battle, man. I really didn't want them to battle. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I felt like, man, y'all letting these New York niggas put y'all against each other, and like, no, that's how I felt. Like, you niggas ain't even got no real problems. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let this battle rap shit make y'all have a problem.
Right.
But I ain't even gonna lie. Like, from the results of that battle, I like once it was over and it's like cool. You know what I mean? Because them niggas was actually it wasn't a real problem.
Right.
But it was like I can go back a little bit in this interview and say, like, when Verb took off first, then Hitman took off. It's like them niggas was kind of like racing and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where the egos kind of came into play at. You know what I'm saying? So
people saying he better. People saying he better.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in the city, like these niggas all day will argue. Oh, Hitman harder. No, Verb, man, he be doing this. But like that battle there, like it pit them against each other, and as you see, like that's a fucking historic classic right there. So
Facts. That is definitely top. That's definitely in my top 5 best battles ever.
For sure.
I remember watching that shit 5 times straight in one day.
Hey man, listen, I know you a fan of battle rap, but like for you jumping on camera, like you think of Mav, you think of like, oh, this nigga Mav, angry Mav. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, no, for real. Like this nigga's not indulged in the culture like that. But like doing these videos and shit, man, and showing that you fuck with this shit, man. The nigga just said he watched that shit 5 times back to back. I don't know if I ever did some shit like that before. So like I said, salute to this platform, man. Straight up.
It's some battles just like they just be too perfect. You know what I mean? That battle down to the colors that they was wearing was just too perfect. You know what I'm saying? Visually, the shit was ill. The bars was crazy. The history between them. The Big Gerald, yes sir. Like it was just too perfect, bro. Like the whole shit was just too perfect.
So. Man, let me tell you about that fucking A Big Gerald, right?
Right. Yeah, tell me about it.
Like some people think that shit's set up, and like some people think like, man, did he know? Like, dog, Verb really know Hitman them. Like,
yeah.
like.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Yo.
No, hold up. Somebody tried to call. I got off there. I'm back on. Like he really know their family and everything. So, like he know his dad, his mom. He know the brothers, sisters. So when Bird was kind of like putting them to sleep with the setups, the whole fucking stadium was quiet.
Right.
When that nigga spoke to Big Gerald, it's like he was talking to that man in his face. That's exactly how it happened.
Right.
And that man answered. It's just like that. He like, yo, like, what the fuck going on? Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your son. Nigga, I never felt like that ever before in life, nigga, from no battle rap shit. Never.
That shit was crazy. Oh, we got the king in the building. Yo, Fit, can you hear us? I can hear you. Yeah.
Fit, what up?
Wagwan, my youth.
Yo, so we here. Old boy's filling us in on the backstory between Averb and Hitman, and that whole Big Gerald situation. Well, yo, I wish I was in the building for that, because when that shit went down, son, Big Gerald, yes sir, that's the way you talk to your son. It was like, yo, it's like you can feel it through the camera, like you can feel the niggas in the crowd just bumping you, like, oh shit.
That shit was sick.
That shit was crazy.
Shit was sick.
That shit was crazy.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.